to help you find balance and peace to live a more colorful life. And welcome back to my channel. In this video, we're going to be doing live mini tarot readings. So for $15, you can ask your one question and I will perform it here for you live and pull you some cards. So I do have some spots open at the time that I am recording this. I'm really excited to chat with you guys. And I hope you all are doing well and having a wonderful weekend. As I wait for more people to join, I'm just going to be shuffling my cards and getting ready a little bit. If you just want to hang out and watch this session, that is totally fine. I sometimes on other people's channels, I like to watch tarot readings being done. Sometimes it's just relaxing, or sometimes I really like, I don't know, some of you guys have commented that you're just here for the tea. So if that's you, that's totally fine. And who knows, maybe there's some messages that will come out for you today, or maybe you'll learn a little bit more about the tarot just from watching. So, whatever finds you here today, welcome. Let's hang out. Let's explore the tarot together. And I want to remind you guys always, like when you're getting tarot readings done by a reader or by anybody online, or you're doing pick a card readings, to always trust your own intuition and your own inner guidance above all else. Whatever comes out for you in the reading, I think it's great to be able to maybe do some journaling afterwards or ask yourself how you feel about it and see, kind of how you react to that to find and discover your own truth. This is just one perspective. I try to be a channel and just flow the messages through from my intuition and from the cards. I've studied the cards very, very hard, as you guys know, to try to help give, messages that are accurate, but you always got to trust yourself first. So in a minute here, I'm going to get started with the first person, but I just want to welcome you guys into the chat. My partner John is here. He's my assistant. He's going to be in the comments. So when you're typing and you see Rainbow Harmony in the comments, that's actually my husband John. He's going to be helping you guys if you have any questions or you need any assistance with signing up. And I actually am also going to go live tomorrow. I'm doing this for the whole weekend because this is probably the last time for maybe weeks or months that I'm going to be offering like mini readings, because I tend to get really busy in the fall and the winter with like regular readings and yearly reviews and stuff like that. So I'm not able to do these live sessions. So I figured I would just go out with a bang. Any of you guys who, want to do a little mini reading, we can do it this weekend, but it's probably the last time I'll be offering it for a while, but I will still offer like live free readings too. Last thing I want to say is that my neighbor is mowing the lawn and the monkeys like hate it, so you might hear the monkeys screaming and it sounds like a very apocalyptic, like zombies. So if you hear like a crazy sound in the background and you're like, what the heck is that? It's the howler monkeys, because I'm in Costa Rica right now. So it's something every day here, you guys. Something every day. And yes, I have spots available. You can ask any questions that you want. This is just, open questions. If you want to purchase more than one question, that's totally fine. But keep in mind, if you start purchasing a couple questions, you might as well just purchase a regular reading from me, because it might end up being more cost effective. This is just if you have like one question, maybe two, if you want to purchase two or something. But yeah, and right now there's just a couple people signed up, so you won't have to wait very long, okay? Okay, so we're gonna get started with the first person, and the first person is June. And June, you like have this intuition or this intuitive feeling that something big is gonna happen in your life, that something is gonna change, and your intuition is kind of guiding you over to the love department. So you're wondering if your intuition is correct, like if there is somebody coming into your love life. You're just like ready for like a solid person. You're like, I'm ready for somebody who's just gonna be there for me, who's gonna lift me up. We're gonna have this beautiful mutual relationship. They're gonna be honest, like we're gonna do this thing. So I feel you, June. I think that, you're more than worthy of attracting a relationship like this. I think you should trust yourself, trust your gut, trust your womb. If you get this feeling something's gonna happen, it's probably true. Can trust yourself, especially around this Pisces full moon. We're very much in touch with our intuition around this time. So let's see what's coming for you in love. Need the timer for 8 minutes. Okay. Okay, so I'm pulling for June. I would say that you're correct, actually. I really do. I think you're on point. I do see something coming your way in love. Okay, here's what I see first. First, I see two people coming in, actually. One person is someone that, like, you're talking with, you're chatting with. I don't know if you meet this person online. I'm not quite sure. It's possible. It's not like online dating's being recommended to you, but it's also not like you're being told not to online date. I think you just need to trust yourself with what you're being guided to do right now. But I do see someone that you'll be talking to, like, maybe things get a little bit deeper with this person, but ultimately you end up kind of walking away and realizing maybe this person isn't as solid, like you're looking for. So your guides are telling you this might happen, and you're being told that to stay optimistic about your love life, okay? And the more that I tap into this, the more I think maybe this recently happened to you. Maybe you were talking to somebody, maybe you had a heart-to-heart conversation, you were discussing your feelings, you realized that you guys weren't on the same page and you had to walk away. But your guides are saying, regardless of what's going to happen or what's happened, to stay optimistic about your love life. That you are in the vicinity of true love. Let's see if we can get you a timeline. Now, I'm going to try not to go crazy on my timeline speech, but I always remind people that timelines are really shifty. Like, you can use the tarot to get timelines, but, timelines are dependent on your free will, the free will of anyone involved. Things can change, things can shift. So, I've gotten compliments on my timeline predictions, but also sometimes they don't really come through. So just take it with a grain of salt. But I can kind of give you a rough estimate. It does kind of look like, we're not really getting much of a timeline, to be honest here. It could, yeah, 5, 6, 5, 5, 5, 6, 2. I kind of getting this, if I was to give a timeline, I would say there seems to be some type of opportunity in the second half of 2022. A little bit faster than you would think. To me, though, it does seem like there's a little bit more work to do, if that makes sense. Like, there's a little bit more work to do. I don't know if this person's coming right away. It does seem, even though your intuition's, like, telling you someone's coming in, I think that's true, but just be open to the timeline. Let's see if we can get any more information about this person. Yeah, I do see two people. There's a confirmation right here about my initial impression of there being one person that maybe this is the person who comes in kind of sooner, like within 6 months. Maybe you guys date a little bit. The energy looks okay around this connection. I do see a falling out. Okay, but then there's another person who comes in, like I said, and they want you to stay optimistic. I can't necessarily tell you the purpose of this first person coming in your life. And sometimes when you get predictions like this, it's just like, what the heck, universe? Because, like, you meet that person, you fall in love with them, and then you, like, remember the reading, and you're like, oh, shit. Rainbow or the tarot reader said they might leave. You just gotta trust yourself. This happened to one of my friends where she had, like, a tarot reader tell her that she was going to meet this guy, fall in love with him, they were going to date for 3 years, and they were going to break up, and then she was going to meet the man of her dreams. And she ended up meeting that first guy, literally fell in love with him, seriously thought they were going to be together, they broke up. It was then that she remembered, my tarot reader told me that maybe that I'm going to meet my future husband after this person. And it happened. It's so crazy how that ended up coming through. So I don't know, maybe this will come through. Maybe you're just meant to have hope that if this first connection doesn't end the way that you want, or it ends up ending, to trust that there's a reason. There could be like some more soul contracts that you have on your path. I know you mentioned you're ready to meet someone solid. It doesn't mean that the first person you're going to date isn't going to be solid. It's just, That's the thing we got to realize in relationships, is that honestly, nothing lasts forever. Like on this planet, nothing stays the same. Everything grows, everything evolves, everything changes. Like we age, the plants, they have cycles of death and rebirth, and so do relationships. People in and out of your life, if we're lucky, or if it's part of our purpose, we'll maybe meet someone and they'll be our life partner till death do us part. But then there's always death. There's always death. There's always something. And I think that it's important to focus on who's in front of you in the moment, who your heart is drawing towards, and to take it day by day. I really think you're definitely being called to date right now. You're being called to have really healthy boundaries, to trust your gut, use your intuition, because you can sniff out someone who's fake or someone who has ulterior motives a mile away. So I think at this point, you're feeling a lot more confident with being able to sniff out people that aren't going to be solid. So trust yourself. Your guides really want you to stay optimistic. They're saying true love is coming. There might be, a couple, maybe one person, maybe a couple people before you meet them. But I see this, and I actually see something about marriage in the next 5 years. I think that's why we kept getting 5-5. I got the 5 of Swords because it was like, maybe that's not the timeline you want to hear, that 5 years from now. It's like, damn, come on. But you're not going to be alone. You're not going to be alone. Even within 1 year, they're saying within 1 year there's a love opportunity. So, let's see if we can get you any more information. Yeah, your guides are saying you're not in a bad place right now. Like, you're going to be protected in love. There's no obstacles blocking you. They want you to go out and have a good time, enjoy yourself, get to know people, maybe change your perspective when it comes to dating. Sometimes if we focus too hard on I just want to meet the one, we miss all these people that are going to help us on our path, or bring us good memories, or help us forward in the meantime. You're the Empress. You're very creative. People are very attracted to you. You have a lot of options and opportunities in love. I think that's why you're being told you can be more discerning as you go along this path. Let's see if there's any more specific information for you about dating, about who's coming in. Text. Interesting. No text. Okay, I think your guides are telling you to be really, really careful, when you're dating, about too much texting, because sometimes that gives us the impression that we're getting to know somebody, we're opening up to them emotionally, and we're not taking things slow, or taking things at a healthy pace. So I'm getting this message for you, to really watch what these people that you're dating are telling you in the text messages. If they're asking, for nudes, if they're acting like fuckboys, basically, you're being told that's how okay, this person has ulterior motives, because that happens. You're online dating, someone's cute, you're swipe right or whatever, and you're talking, you're texting, you exchange numbers, things are going well, and then all of a sudden things get kind of sexual, and I guess if that's what you're looking for, that's great, but it's you don't even know me. What's going on here? And then sometimes we try to make it work with somebody like that, but then they've shown us their true colors and what they're in for just from the first second. So it's you got to be more discerning. No text. It's weird. Maybe it's if you want to talk to me, call me, or just keep it really simple with text messages, boundaries, so that you focus more on getting to know people in person. See if these people are willing to take you on a date, to hang with you, to put in the effort. And if they're just going to text and just think that they can just get whatever they want. Anyways, I'm going on a tangent. I'm just saying, your guides are wanting you to pull up those boundaries, and your intuition's right. Somebody's coming into your life. I think they're going to be great. I don't know if it's going to last. It just seems like life kind of pulls you guys away, but it's a good opportunity. And then I see the true love coming in. Maybe shortly after that, it does look like maybe marriage. And then within 5 years, there's no obstacles. You're just told to be more discerning and to really use your intuition as you're continuing to date. And I would say you're correct. Your love life is about to have a huge shift, and there's a lot of possibilities. So just keep your boundaries strong, trust yourself, and know what you want when you're going into these dates and dating. So I hope that that resonates with you. Thank you so much for your support. So for those of you guys who just clicked in, my assistant is here, and they're chatting. It says Rainbow Harmony. That's my assistant who's typing below. If you have any questions or you want to sign up, go ahead. This is the last time I'm going to be doing like a little live mini session like this for like a couple months, because I get really busy over the holidays with just like regular readings and stuff. So I'm doing these live sessions today and tomorrow. So if you want to come back tomorrow or you want to purchase for tomorrow, that's fine. And I still have spots open for both days. So we're going to get started with the next person. Okay, so the next person is Joey. Okay. So Joey, how does your love life look for the rest of 2021? Let's see, okay? Joey, your love life for the rest of 2021. Well, they know what we're talking about. This is you. This is like a card of 4 of Hearts, 4 Cups. Somebody who is like kind of hopeful. They're like, I want to attract love. Like, I'm so ready for this. Yeah, the universe, like, really, basically your intentions have gone out there and the universe is trying to help you manifest it for sure. You are leaving a difficult time behind, though. You're in a transition. I don't know if you're on the other side of a breakup or something. But I see, and your name is familiar. I think I've done readings for you before. I'm not sure, though. I just heard the name Joey. I've done readings for someone named Joey, maybe 2 people named Joey, so. But I'm just getting the sensation that you have had a rough time. Something epic and crazy happened, and we are seeing, this is like my favorite card, the rainbow that comes after the storm, the silver lining. There will be a shift. Something good is going to happen in your love life. Like, you're being told to have hope. One thing that would really help you have hope right now would be to just like have like someone to date or someone who's interested in you, or just like something change. That's where you're at. You're like, I just want something, anything, like, I'm open. I see you. You know, I think you're being told to be patient. This is coming. The energy is shifting. There has been a huge shift in this area of your life, for sure. And this is talking about you, like, having fantasies and dreams and being hopeful. And here's the 3 of Hearts celebration. So, I mean, you're going to get what you want. You're definitely going to attract love. It seems to me like your guides, your angels, the universe, like 100% knows what you want. Your intentions have gone out there. You've taken action. You've done your part. Like, basically, I'm just getting a lot of confirmation you're going to get what you want. But I guess it's the real question is anything going to happen this fall, you know? So I'm actually not really seeing a lot this fall, but I'm actually zeroing in on April of 2022. That month, around then, April, it might not even be exactly April, just like around then, there seems to be a big shift coming in for you. Let me just pull some clarifiers about the fall, though. Well, your guides are saying it's not like you're being told to not date, because this is you. Like, you know, you've been really working. I love this card. It's called the Garden. It's talking about like working on your inner garden, making your life and your energy and your aura an inviting place for people, doing the shadow work, doing the healing that it's going to take for you to be able to show up and be confident and just feel like I have something to offer in this area of my life, you know? Like, you definitely left the door open. I think this is also talking about taking up invitations, being open to dating, also making new friends. That's something I'm definitely seeing for you, is oftentimes the way that people meet somebody romantically, like the number one way is through friends. Like, usually it's a friend of a friend, somebody's brother, somebody's cousin, somebody's coworker. you know? So I think it would be smart for you to start working on friendships, making friends with like other people, um, bringing more people into your life, enjoying. Because I do sense you're feeling a little bit lonely, and I think that the friendships will help. And then, funny enough, they'll also help you to attract love. So that's the focus for you. That's the advice. And look, manifestation. Your guys are like, honestly, at this point, it's just a matter of divine timing. And I'm zeroing in on the spring, sometime around April, perhaps an opportunity, but I'm not really seeing much for fall, I'll be honest. I am seeing maybe you dating a little bit. You're being told to really focus on friendships. There could be one person that like you're talking to, but I don't know if that goes anywhere. And then you're being told, honestly, this fall and this winter, some stuff could be brought up. You might be pulled more into shadow work. I know that's annoying because it's like, again, but I don't know if you're ready. I keep getting that message like, you're ready for friendships, you're definitely ready to flirt, you're definitely ready to date, but like, I don't know. I don't see it because I still feel like it's almost like too soon for you. You really want to move on, but it's like a rebound energy. That's what I'm sensing. I'll be real. I'm sensing a rebound energy here. And you're being told to take a step back, focus on friendships, date, feel cute, flirt, talk to whoever this person is, but don't be so dead about it. You still got some stuff to heal from this breakup you went through, from this loss, and finding another person isn't the answer. There's a little bit more work to do, and just on the other side of all this shadow work and stuff in the spring, you're gonna have an opportunity. See if there's anything else that you need to know. Yeah, deep. They're saying there's still some like you haven't done the deep healing yet. And you might, I see the tears, I see the hysteria, I see the lows you went through after the last breakup, but I still feel like there's some deep shit that needs to be sorted. Doesn't mean you're being punished or there's anything wrong with you. It's just this part of the process, It's part of the process. Yeah, your guides are saying, look, consistency with friendship. You need to work more on maintaining friendships and meeting new people. They're saying that's gonna help you kind of get out of this rut. And then they're also talking about like practicing boundaries in friendships also is gonna help you. So I think they're saying to heal, a lot of times if you've been hurt in a relationship, the way to heal is through relationship. I'm just not sure if that's like a romantic relationship right now. To me, it seems like friendship. Also, if you don't have a lot of friends around you, you date somebody, it can be more likely that relationship can become codependent or toxic because that one person is like your everything. And, it's important to be able to go out for like a girls' night and get away sometimes, have some social events and things to do away from your partner so that you can have time to miss each other. And, so I kind of get this message that like this should be the priority versus dating or meeting someone romantically. It will help with like the loneliness. It will heal some of these wounds. Like it's going to lift you up. And I see so much fun coming into your life. Like I see you smiling. I see fun. I see girls' nights. I see like a really great energy, and then you kind of give up on love, not in a bad way, but you're just like, I'm having so much fun with my friends. I don't need a man. I don't need a person. And then from there, I actually see like the moment you forget about it is the second, of course, it manifests. And that's the thing you got to realize is that so annoying. I hate how the law of attraction works like this, but oftentimes when you forget about it or when you detach, that's when you manifest it. So your guides are like, make some friends, have fun, stay consistent, really work on this, get people together, practice healthy boundaries with the friends, practice creating healthy relationships, keep the door open. You can date. You're not being told not to date. There could be someone you talk to or flirt with. I just don't know where that goes, You got some deep healing to do, so if you end up going back down this fall and winter, it's okay. Maybe the seasons, maybe you're very in tune with the seasons. Maybe you're going to have your own death and rebirth, metaphorically, this winter. But you definitely have something to celebrate. You're very, very close. I would say it's going to happen more towards the spring. Doesn't mean there won't be anything this fall, but you're definitely manifesting it. It's written all over these cards how much you're seen and how much you're supported in this area. So keep going, keep going. Don't give up. I hope that this message resonates with you. Thank you so much for your support. I wanted to say thank you guys for the people who've been writing compliments and kind words about me in my readings in the comments. I really appreciate that. You guys know I'm so obsessed with tarot, and I feel so thankful for the opportunity to be doing readings for you, and all the support that you guys give me from purchasing readings helps me to continue to be able to go live for free and post free readings and free content on this channel. And so thank you guys so much for sponsoring me. I really appreciate it. So I'm gonna move forward. Who is next? So Josephine is next.
Oh my God, I really like what's gonna happen. Is he gonna pursue me?
Oh, okay. So Josephine, you met a guy that you really like a lot, and you're wondering what is gonna happen between you guys. Will he pursue you? So let's see. I don't know why I'm being called to my Wildwood deck. They're trying to tell me something. Hang on. I think I'm getting a background story on this guy. Okay? That's what's happening. And like sometimes you ask a question and the tarot is like, yeah, I don't care about that question. Here's what you need to know. And that's pretty much what just happened. So we're getting a background story on this guy. Okay? So he has left a relationship. It was kind of recent. Maybe 5 or 6 months ago, or maybe it's just, he just got over it 5 or 6 months ago. You know what I mean? So it's been a couple months that he's kind of been on the prowl. He's open to dating again. And this is new. He's starting to look around. He's coming out of his cave. He's coming out of hibernating. This could also be like post-COVID lockdown, coming out of depression. A lot of people are really awkward socially right now because everyone's like starting to like get back out there again, especially in dating. So it's just a strange time. I'm getting this message that he's interested in you, but he's really just going with the flow because he's trying to like keep his options open. I wouldn't take offense with that. Sometimes that's a message they're just not that into you, and if I see that, I'll tell you. But I genuinely think he feels a good vibe with you, but like he just barely got back out there. He's kind of keeping his options open. Like I do get this sense he's gonna empower himself to kind of circle back to you though. Things have been really rocky at his home. I don't know if he's still living with his parents or if he's struggling to like keep a roof over his head, pay the rent, something like that. Maybe he's one of those people that still owes rent to his landlord from the lockdown. I don't know. But he does have some personal shit going on right now. So, like, he just barely got out there. And it's funny because, like, long story short, when I met my husband, I had, like, just barely got back on the market. And I was like, whoa, this is happening really fast, But sometimes when you meet the right person, you just got to take that leap. You know what I mean? And I kind of get this message that he was very happy to meet you. I think you're being called to trust your gut here because, like, you guys do have a real authentic connection. There are some beautiful energies here, and both of you guys felt the spark. Like, you can't deny it. He can't deny that there was a spark, So I'm kind of getting his backstory. Let's see how he feels, okay? How does he feel about you? I want to make the effort. My situation is different now. Maybe we can try again. Okay, like I said, I kind of see him backing away for like a little bit because of the shit he's going through. But then, like I said, he lowers himself and kind of comes back. So I just keep getting this message. He's going to circle back to you. He's going to circle back. So his situation needs to change a little bit, because getting the home reverse card made me think he's going to be displaced from his home. He's going to lose his home. He's searching for a new home. He's just got a new place. He's trying to settle in, something like that. Know anything about that? Maybe he just moved there, something like that. He has regrets about like what he said to you, but I think this is just him like feeling awkward and going over, like, because when you first meet somebody, like, and you kind of you're attracted to them, then you go home and you kind of go over it in your head and you like cringe. You're like, why did I say that? Why didn't I do this? Like, that makes me think that he genuinely is very attracted to you and is feeling like kind of dumb because he feels like he said something stupid or he didn't like present himself the right way, but really it's all in his head. Let's see. Oh, we're getting the divine masculine. So I think, this is a sign that this person, first of all, this person and you are a very good match. There's an opportunity here, and he's a good guy. So, he doesn't have any bad, he's a good person. He's not going to be a fuckboy. He's not like dark energy or anything. He's got good vibes. There's an opportunity here. You guys are telling you to be receptive, to be open. I would say, like, while you're kind of waiting for him to circle back, like, maybe, brush up your, put some cute pictures up on your social media. I don't know if he added you or something. Maybe you could try to add him. I don't know. Be cute, flex a little bit. I'm getting this message to do things that are fun, to uplift your energy. Since you're really interested in attracting love anyways, remember what like attracts like. So love is fun, youthful, exciting, optimistic, spontaneous. Do things like that in your everyday life. Keep your vibe up so you're open to attract. I wouldn't go chasing him. I mean, it just depends. Like, have you guys added each other on social? Like, have you exchanged numbers? Sometimes you can throw a bone and like send the first text or something, but don't chase and just like allow that person to come to you. And know if he's hesitating right now, it's just because he's feeling a little awkward. He's in a bit of transition right now. Yeah, I'm getting like you're gonna hear from him, or like you guys will connect a little bit more within 7 days, within like a week or so, and especially over the next month. Mercury Retrograde is upon us, and I feel like that's gonna get him sucked some situation with the home, like we saw. So he might not be showing up as much, but you'll hear from him a little bit, and then you'll hear from him a lot more after about a month. Is he going to pursue you? Is he going to pursue you? Faithful. That's a good card to get. And we got the trust card earlier. I think you should trust. You guys have a genuine connection. I think there's a spark on both ends. I think you should just be patient. Obviously if 6 months goes by, you can be like, okay, F that. But give it a couple weeks, give it a month, wait till Mercury retrograde is over, throw a little bone, do everything to make your life beautiful and make yourself receptive. Do it for you, not for this other person, and just get ready to attract, because even if this doesn't work out, you're gonna attract someone, I'll tell you that. But so far the energy here looks pretty good. Yeah, your guides are saying watch yourself. If you're having a lot of anxiety about this, to do with this guy or the situation, this has to do with the past. Maybe you're one of those people that has like the anxious attachment style. Maybe falling for somebody or feeling attracted to somebody freaks you out and gives you a lot of anxiety and triggers your abandonment and your rejection issues, and like that probably has to do with your parents or like the narcissistic ex-boyfriend you had or something like that. So this is all the things that you're feeling, all the anxiety you have. That's some stuff to journal about, write about, talk about, so that you can just be present and enjoy this cute little butterfly, ooh, what could happen phase of this relationship. Nothing bad's happening, I'm laughing because like I'm one of those people when I start falling for someone that I just freak the F out and act crazy. And it's literally because of everything I've been through. So like it's kind of an opportunity sometimes to ask yourself, what is this person bringing up in me? Why am I freaking out so much about this? I think it's normal to get butterflies, to be excited, to like lurk the person and like, oh my God, they're so hot, and like to talk about it with your friends. But like, you know, if you're starting to like really freak out about it, like that's some stuff from the past. So your guys are just like, look, curb your anxiety, everything's fine. Work through that. They're also saying like boundaries, resentful, set healthy boundaries. This person is out of practice. So I don't know if they're going to rush in and try to love bomb you or something, but you might be a little upset because if when they come at you hard and fast and you're like, whoa, this is kind of intense, and is he just another fuckboy? I don't think so. I just think he's out of practice. He doesn't know how to approach someone. You might need to be the one to step up and draw some boundaries, but like just watch how he approaches those or how he respects those boundaries, because I think he's going to take a step back and then kind of approach you like in a more respectful way, if that makes sense. So he's a good guy. He's just a little confused. Finding authenticity. Be yourself. Don't research and try to figure out what he likes and show up as that. Show up as you. Follow yourself. Follow your truth. Follow your authenticity. I love that. Wonderful. All right, you guys, I'm going to take my first break real quick. So I'm going to take about 5 or 6 minutes to just take some deep breaths, do a little yoga, sage myself, and then I will be back to answer more questions. Sign-ups are still open. Make sure that you click into part 2 of this session, which you will see pop up on my channel or on YouTube in about 5 or 6 minutes. I will see you soon.